General Whelden, thank you so much for your book. I just got in the mail last week, and tell you what, really appreciate it. So, I think this is the second time that we've had you on DoD Reads, and I've not met you personally, but I know some Marine officers that speak exceedingly highly of your leadership and your character, and the great material that you put out. So, speaking of character, I've got two young boys, 10 and 7. And when I'm taking this video, this is about a week before the election. And just a couple days ago, we were at our breakfast table talking about character and policy. So we have two candidates going up. We're talking about the dilemma of character and policy. Maybe you like the character of one candidate, but you like the policy of another candidate. And how do we think through that? Which is more important, character or policy? How do you struggle through that dilemma? And I tell you what, I love the very first chapter of your book. It says character, leadership's basic building block. And I tell you what, I don't think I can agree more. Without character, without a leader and his character, doesn't matter how good that leader is. Doesn't matter how technically proficient that leader is. Doesn't matter how many people's names he knows and how good he can, chat you up at the water cooler. Man, without that basic building block of character, you've got absolutely nothing. And I see that through the entire book. I've never been mentored by a general. Had some mentorship by some admirals, had some mentorship by some senior officers, but I've never been mentored by a general. But I tell you what, if you've never been mentored by a general and you're interested in it, picking up a book, picking up leadership, picking up this book will give you 10 hours of just about personal one-on-one mentorship. And here's what I mean by that. So when you go in for mentorship and you talk to somebody about an issue that you're having, it follows a basic pattern. You go in, you talk about an issue. The mentor says, "Oh yeah, I've got an example of that I experienced 2 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't know, 23 years ago." And you tell the story, and you learn how that individual, that leader, solved the problem, and then you can use that story and those principles, the principles that are in the story, to then go back and solve the problem that you're dealing with. And that's what this book does. That's what leadership does. The book leadership does, is it tells those stories and it provides those mentorship moments and it lays down those principles so that when you have a leadership crisis or a leadership experience or a leadership struggle that you're dealing with, then you're able to lean back into your mentors, the people that have taught you that, and take those principles and move forward with that. I think General Mattis said something very similar through his reading. He said, "Through my reading, I've never been caught flat-footed." While reading doesn't always give me the exact answer, it will give me the principles that I need to illuminate what is sometimes a dark path forward. And man, I don't think you could have done a better job in this book, Leadership. So, this is a great book for a junior officer or somebody that is aspiring to command or somebody that, man, is in that pathway. So if you're a junior officer, if you just got your commission, if you're on that track, on that due course, as we as naval officers say, getting ready to command, man, this is a great book for you. Definitely come pick this up. You can also win it from me. So if you subscribe to my newsletter, I've got this book and many other books that I'll be giving away free in my newsletter. So subscribe. I've got the link below. And you'll get your 10 hours of one-on-one mentorship from Major General Whelden. So, sir, appreciate your book and looking forward to finishing it up and giving it away once I'm done. All right, take care. Have a good day.